right? So VIX, we are still in that bearish overall downtrend, because we saw obviously that we broke this uptrend that was happening. So now we're in this new channel now, which is a downtrend. So now basically now in that downtrend, if you actually, in as much as you will be in a downtrend, but you don't just sell anywhere, there are areas where you sell. For example, one can use a trend line for entries. You know that close to my trend line or anywhere on my trend line, that's where I might get some entries. So basically here, the next to sell entry, these ones, they happened, this happened, this pullback happened, we spoke about it. The break, we spoke about it. The pullback, we spoke about it. So basically these two opportunities were the two major sells that happened so far. The break here, this one, this move as well from the top here, we spoke about it. The break, we spoke about it. The retest, the buy, you actually made money on this buy. If I remember, you actually took the buy. Then this sell again. So it's still the same thing. We're still talking about the same thing. Nothing is mysterious that has happened on VIX so far. It's really, everything is clear. I don't think there's anything that is not clear concerning VIX. If ever you ask me, for the past, I can say 2 months or 3 months, was ever since we got this first swing, 1, 2, then the break here, 3, then this one, 4, then this 5, then this one now, 6. So if you check these 6 major swings were 6 major opportunities that were supposed to be harnessed for the VIX. So VIX, it actually loves to move in swings like that. It actually likes to move in swings like that. So now here, most probably I'm expecting a swing to the downside here, because we are overall still within this downtrend. So basically here, we expect another swing. If it doesn't break here, but we actually hope that and anticipate a break. Once this one is broken, that's where most probably we can get further entries, further sales to the downside. So those swings, all those swings that we're talking about are the opportunities that one was supposed to actually take advantage of. So basically right now, the opportunity right now, ever since 1, 2, 3, for the past 3 days, it has been a buy. This was a clear buy from here. Clear buy, clear buying opportunity. One was supposed to be holding all the way even up till now. So right now, here, somewhere here, we're expecting some sales there, which it might reach there, maybe end of today or whatever, depending on how it moves. But basically, once it reaches there, once you get a rejection, most probably you can enter sales, because overall we are still forming lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. We are still in a downtrend. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, same low here. Then here, if we get a lower high, we are simply obeying the same bearish market structure there. So today the opportunity, we expect it somewhere there. So basically VIX right now is simply waiting. If ever you're not in the buy, you simply wait for price to come to that zone. Then whatever reaction we get there, we respond accordingly. So for the VIX, it's simply waiting time now. Simply waiting time to wait for price to come to this zone here. Once it's on that zone, then you notice the rejection, you enter, 15-minute you enter, then that trade as well, we anticipate to hold it longer, because we are still overall in a downtrend. And from a downtrend, we expect from that lower high, we expect price to come and break either this low, or even if it comes here and maintains this, we don't care, but we would have made money from that move to that area there. Even if it does like this up until it breaks to us, we are still going to be okay with that. You understand?
I understand.
Yeah, so even if it does like this, comes here, respect again, go up. So this move is the one that we'll be wanting. We'll be wanting up until the time it's going to break this this support there. So once that support is broken, we actually know that definitely now we now look for further zones to the downside. You can look for either further key levels on the downside below that particular support. So right. So this is the next key level after the support touch there, faked out, then went back in, touched there again. So basically this is the next key level after this support here. So VIX is simply now waiting time. If ever you're not already in the buy, you're simply waiting for price to come to this level here. Once we get to that level, we get the rejection, smaller time frame, we enter on the 15-minute. So we enter and hold all the way to the bottom side there. Same as this buy, bought there, hold all the way to there. So it's simply a matter of being patient to hold trades for long. Because at the end of the day, you realize that the market will always, these moves that you see, the last 4 days, these moves, those are days. So basically, same as this one, we expect to hold that sell all the way to this support. Then on that support, we'll see the rejection, the reaction that's going to happen. Then we'll respond according to that. So VIX, nothing to talk about for today. We're simply waiting for price to push all the way up there. What one can actually do, if ever they want to, you can even try to get some buying opportunities. You can even try to get some buying opportunities because the current counter trend is currently bullish. So in that bullish counter trend, one can actually scalp for some one can actually look for some buying opportunities because you will be obeying the current trend, which will be the, what you call this, the counter trend, the bullish counter trend. So basically, even looking for buys is not a problem. It's not even a problem. You can actually use even your fib to look for the opportunity. You can use your fibs, you can use your trend lines, all those things, you can use them. So basically now, it actually bounced on the 38.2 fib here. If you check, bounced on 38.2 fib. So meaning, if ever it doesn't continue all the way, if it continues all the way and breaks the 0%, that can also signify an opportunity to the upside. That can also signify an opportunity to the upside, which the target obviously is that key level that we are targeting it to go. So the break here, the break of this 0% will signify some entries. I was also looking at another area where it might most probably come to on the 4-hour. I'm not sure if it's ever going to come there, but if it does come, it will simply be an opportunity to enter as well. So here, if you check, this is a level of support turned into a resistance. Then here now, I want you to see what happened here. The sales that we took yesterday, those scalp sales that we took yesterday, we simply took them based on this break of this support. So after it broke this support, that's where we took some sales, of which I think the majority of them, they closed on break even. My side, the majority of the scalp sales, they closed on what? They closed on a break even.